Let me ask you something real quick. Has a man ever come into your life, made you feel like you were the one, gave you attention, told you things that made your heart do that stupid little flip, and then you found out he already has someone? And the wild part? He didn't stop. He kept coming around, kept texting, kept showing up with that smile and those eyes and that energy that feels so specific to you. And you're sitting there thinking, what is this? What does he actually want from me? Does he have feelings? Is he going to leave her? Am I crazy for even entertaining this? You're not crazy, but you do need the truth. And that's exactly what we're doing today. No sugarcoating, no judgment, just the real psychology behind why a man who is already taken keeps seeking you out. Because once you understand what's actually going on, you get to make a fully informed decision about your own life. Stay with me. This one matters. Section 1. The ego that needs more than one mirror. Okay, so first thing you need to understand is this. Some men need validation the way the rest of us need oxygen. Not all men, but this kind of man. The kind who already has someone and still pursues you. See, a relationship that's been going on for a while, whether it's a marriage or a long-term girlfriend situation, it gets comfortable. The initial high fades. His partner has seen him at his worst. She's not impressed by the same things she used to be. And his ego starts to feel a little dusty. And then you come along. You're fresh. You see him differently. You laugh at his jokes like they're genuinely funny. You engage with him like he's interesting. And to him, that feeling of being seen as desirable again by someone new, it's like a drug. He's not necessarily looking to leave his relationship. What he's looking for is that feeling. And you're providing it without even realizing it. Psychologists actually have a name for this pattern. It's tied to what's called narcissistic supply. This needs some people have to constantly seek external validation to feel good about themselves. His partner has become a mirror that no longer reflects the image he wants to see. So he finds a new mirror. And here's the brutal part. You could be the most incredible woman in the world, and it still wouldn't be about you specifically. It's about what you represent. Novelty, possibility, a version of himself he prefers. That doesn't mean the connection doesn't feel real. It probably does. But it's real in the way a reflection is real. It exists, but it's not the full picture. Section 2. The emotional escape hatch. Now let's talk about the men who do genuinely connect with you. Because not all of this is just ego games. Some of it is actually more complicated and, honestly, more painful to hear. Some men are in relationships where they feel completely emotionally starved. Maybe his girlfriend is dismissive. Maybe his wife is checked out. Maybe they went through something hard, a loss, a fight, a slow emotional drift, and the connection just dried up. But leaving feels impossible. Kids, finances, history, fear, all of it tangled together. So what does he do? He doesn't leave. But he can't stay in that emotional desert either. And then you show up, someone he can talk to. Someone who actually listens. Someone who makes him feel understood. You become his emotional escape hatch. And this is the version that's hardest to navigate, because the feelings in this scenario are often genuine. He's not playing you. He's genuinely drawn to you. But he's also using you, even if he doesn't consciously frame it that way, as a pressure release valve for a relationship he doesn't have the courage or clarity to either fix or leave. The danger here? He can stay in this gray zone indefinitely. Technically with her. Emotionally with you. And you end up carrying all the weight of a relationship without any of the security. I want you to really sit with that. Because some women spend years in this position, waiting for a man to choose them, and he never fully does. Because as long as you're available as his escape hatch, he never has to face the harder truth about his actual relationship. Section 3. The thrill of the forbidden. Here's another layer, and this one's uncomfortable, but it's real. For some men, the fact that you're off limits, or more accurately, that he should be off limits, actually intensifies the attraction. There's real psychology behind this. It's called reactance. When something feels restricted, our brain amplifies how much we want it. Add to that the adrenaline of doing something secretive, the heightened emotions, the stolen moments, and for some people, that is the attraction. Not you specifically, the situation. And this type of man is the one you really need to watch out for. Because if he ever did fully pursue you, if the obstacles disappeared, the intensity often disappears with them. You'd become the comfortable relationship, and he'd start looking for the next new thing. You'd trade one role for another, and you'd still end up alone. Section 4. What he's telling you without saying it. Now I want to talk about something nobody really says out loud. When a man pursues you while he's committed to someone else, he is, whether he means to or not, showing you exactly who he is. He's showing you that when things get hard or unfulfilling, he doesn't communicate. He doesn't fix it. He doesn't leave with integrity. He escapes. He's showing you that vows or commitments don't necessarily hold him when temptation arrives. He's showing you that the woman he's with, the one he chose, the one he committed to, she's being disrespected right now. And if he's capable of doing it to her, what makes you exempt from that same treatment down the line? I know that's hard to hear if you have real feelings for this person. And I'm not saying people are incapable of change. But behavior is information. And right now, his behavior is telling you something very specific. A man who genuinely had feelings for you, deep, real, I want to build something with you kind of feelings, would not ask you to be a secret. He would make a decision. He would handle his situation with honesty, even if it was painful, because that's what actual love requires. If you're a secret, you're not a priority. You're a convenience. Section 5. What you actually deserve. So where does this leave you? Here's what I want you to hear, and I want you to hear it like it's coming from someone who genuinely has your back. You deserve a man whose whole heart is free to give to you. Not a man who squeezes you into the margins of a life he's built with someone else. Not a man who needs you to be patient while he figures things out. Not a man who makes you feel chosen only in private. The attention he gives you, yes, it feels good. Of course it does. You're human. But attention is not love. Desire is not commitment. And the version of you that he sees? That's the version you are when everything is easy and exciting and secret. He's never had to show up for you on a hard day. He's never had to choose you when choosing you costs him something. Real love shows up in the boring moments. In the hard ones. In the public ones. And you deserve someone who chooses you in all of them. So the next time he texts, the next time he shows up with that energy, you now know what's actually happening beneath the surface. You can see it clearly for what it is. And that clarity? That's power. You don't have to hate him. You don't have to make it dramatic. But you do have to decide what you're willing to accept, and more importantly, what you're not. Because the right person, the one who is fully yours, will never make you question your worth. He'll never make you feel like you need to earn a place in his life. He'll just make you feel like you belong there. Simply, fully, without conditions. That person exists. But you can't find him if you're holding space for someone who's already taken. Think about it. If this hit home, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Drop a comment below and tell me what you're thinking. I read every single one. And subscribe if you haven't yet, because we're just getting started. I'll see you in the next one.